This channel is for immature audiences only. It is not for children, only for childish adults. We might play some video games that kids also like, but we say words like fuck and shit with alarming frequency and make crude, inappropriate, and morbid jokes all the damn time. Level 0 NPCs assumes no responsibility if your idiot spawn watches this and gets traumatized.
We start the episode in studious silence.
It's unusual for us, really.
Everyone will be checking their volume.
Matt, making sure that anybody whose first episode this is did not stay beyond the minute mark.
I believe that's in my job description.
That was Matt cleaning out the newcomers.
We don't want new viewers. We like our old
Matt is
viewers
vetting
just
people.
fine.
If you sat through that and you're still here, welcome.
Welcome everybody. You know, who doesn't like a good witch laugh?
Mm.
And
it's almost October.
Yeah, you got it.
Get fucking ready, because this is the last of Quest for. We're really I feel bad for people who are really into Quest for Glory and want to see it weekly.
Look,
because we've not done our part.
They haven't had a whole year of Quest for Glory.
It's true. No. Here's the thing: if you really are into Quest for Glory and you want to see a playthrough, we're not the ones to come to. You guys, we are just not those guys, all right?
If you want to hear a podcast with Quest for Glory going on in the background and us sometimes talking about it, now you're at the right place. But
you have figured out we finally settled into our niche.
Any gameplay is purely circumstantial and coincidental.
Almost accidental.
Yeah.
I've clicked once so far.
Yeah.
You gotta count the clicks on one hand.
Did you hear that the gravedigger returned to town unharmed?
Oh, these guys.
Did you know that the gypsy has been released?
Yes.
Were you aware of the fact that rumor has it that you saved both Igor and the gypsy?
Yay, the three bigots!
So you found Igor in the grave? Whew. Lucky for old Ig you came along.
Otherwise, poor little Iggy would be dead.
Well, at least he had a decent burial.
That's the most restraint those voice actors have exercised in the entire recording of this game.
They almost stuck to the script there completely.
These games are, the production of any game is a marvel, considering what goes into it. Mm-hmm. I think I would like this game twice as much without those three. I don't mean to be mean, it's
a decision that was made.
Yeah. We're not supposed to like them, so...
Oh, no.
That works.
At least that they aren't the main protagonist or anything like that. That would have been disastrous. Let's talk to I forget her name, but anyway.
I was very worried about the gypsy. It was just like those 3 old yentas to accuse the wrong man. Oy, I'm so glad the gypsy is free. I don't know if gypsies are werewolves, and I don't really care. As long as they don't harm anyone, they have as much right to live in Mordavia as we do.
Bella.
Don't you believe that, Yuri?
Maybe.
Well, when you see your gypsy friends again, you may tell him that Yuri and Bella will welcome him in town.
Now, I never said that.
Oh, but you meant it, didn't you? You are a man of your word, after all. Oh, that is right. We hadn't been properly introduced. Yuri, will you introduce us?
This is silly. You've met before.
Oh, hi, silly.
Still, it would be nice to be properly introduced. Please, Yuri?
This is Bella Markarov, my wife and keeper of the kitchen.
You introduce yourself in return.
As John Rhys
I am
Davies.
very honored to meet you.
Okay.
My husband Yuri doesn't like for me to talk to Stlangels. He thinks they may be dangerous. But clearly, you are not dangerous. You are a hero. We need a hero here.
Stlangels.
Bella.
Stlangels.
Oh, Yuri, I'm just saying how welcome he is in Mordavia. I always leave a Shapier out for him behind the inn. He looks strange and a little frightening, but I think he is really a good person. He's always so polite to me.
People are strange when you're a
Stlangel. By
Stlangel.
graveyard humor, though. At least he seems to enjoy himself.
I know this is a fictional region of a fictional world, but her accent is all over the map. So, Matt, you were telling us about the Canary Islands.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's,
You unlock the door to your room and go in.
It's gonna be bad when it happens. So there's a big chunk of the Canary Islands, okay? Mm-hmm. In La Palma. And currently, there is a volcano.
After some rest, you feel better.
Happening right there, okay? Right now, currently, it's erupting. So, for about 30 years now, I've been reading about this. If this piece of the Canary Islands falls into the Atlantic Ocean, you're going to get what is called a mega tsunami.
Okay.
Thank you.
After some...
All right.
That doesn't seem like a good thing.
No. You all will probably be fine.
That's right. We're in the Pacific.
Yeah, you're in the Pacific, and these guys are in the middle of the goddamn country, away from all the ocean. I, however, look where I'm living in Nova Scotia. I'm probably gonna get nailed if it happens. If it happens, we're talking 30-meter waves.
You see that the Domovoy is here again.
When are they expecting this to occur?
They don't know.
like it's something in the next 50 years, perhaps, or the next 100
Well,
years?
no, it's one of those things. It's actually it's been precarious, but geologically precarious means it could happen, now or 50 years from now or 500 years from now or 1,000 years from now.
That really
However,
is the problem with that kind of geological, especially volcanoes. I remember, I moved to Japan and lived there for nearly 15 years, starting in the late 90s, and the whole time I was there, people were telling me that Mount Fuji was going to erupt. I have since moved away and been back in Canada for 6 years now, and it's still completely dormant.
Oh yeah. Look, here's the thing. The only reason people are talking about it now, and because I heard about this when I read a list of potential natural disasters that could, end all life on Earth. This was one of them, but it's not gonna end all life on Earth.
It's yours.
But this tsunami has the potential to do what happened in Japan in 2011. It would be like that, except it would affect almost everybody on the Atlantic coast. So
good luck with all that.
Both sides of the Atlantic coast, or just our side?
Just the both sides. Oh God, yeah. Africa's gonna get nailed. Spain's gonna get it's right outside of Spain, right? So anyway, it's
Newfoundland gone.
I mean, here's the thing. It's gonna take 7 to 9 hours for the tsunami to reach us on the other side.
That's a decent amount of time to get inland.
Yeah, if you are living near the Canary Islands, if you're on the coast of Africa or next to the islands, you're looking at pretty significant waves, pretty crazy ones, 100-meter waves. It could be real bad.
So get a boat punched by the ocean.
Yeah. But yeah, we're expecting like 20 to 30 over here in Atlanta, Canada, and it'll be fairly similar around. It'll be fairly similar around like the Atlantic coast of the U.S. too, I think.
So you can bet your ass
But
Patrick Swayze's gonna be there, right?
He's gonna dig his way out of the ground to save us all.
He's gonna roundhouse kick the wave.
No, I meant just to to catch the biggest wave that the world's seen in 50 years.
Gotcha. Yeah, all right.
He'll ride that wave to Quebec.
So yeah, that's basically we can expect a giant tsunami when it hits in 7 to 9 hours. It's could be bad. And the reason they're talking about it now is like, because it's very like, it's one of those things that geologically it could just go at any time. But they're talking about it now because of the giant volcano that's erupting, that hasn't erupted since 1971. There's lava and everything. It's a whole
much
thing.
like my bowel movements, it is geologically precarious.
Yes, absolutely.
It seems like you'd almost want to like sink that bit of the Canary Islands on purpose.
You'd think.
I don't know how hard that would be, but I mean, if you really chipped away at it rather than just leaving it to its own devices. If you sunk it like a quarter at a time, you'd have a lot more coastal cities surviving.
I'm gonna send you the link to this La Palma mega tsunami simulation they did in 2012.
I believe it's pronounced Las Palmas.
Yeah, I want to see that simulation.
I want to see that simulation.
Oh, good. Very, very good. You go bad place, you come back. Oh, very good.
Isn't this guy consistently trying to molest us?
Something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, you did good. Domovoy very happy not to be in very bad place. Domovoy very happy not to be dried up.
Yeah, this guy wants to crawl in our ass. No big deal.
Oh, sweet.
That's fine. I'm not entirely not down with that.
Domovoy all better now. Bad place Domovoy now live in Burgomeister's place. Maybe good luck to Burgomeister. You help me, then I help you. You want to be big hero? You want to make many people happy? You want to make friends and influence people?
Drugs.
First, to be plenty good hero, need to be very, very powerful. If not very skilled, you die.
Oh, shit.
If not very smart, you die.
Oh, hell.
Oh, no more hero.
I do want to be plenty good.
What a fucking passive-aggressive guy.
Happy am I. You help me. I help. I help you help others. You be plenty big hero here. Many, many hero things to do.
This is like the fucking ass monkey from the other game.
Yeah.
Manu?
Yeah, Manu.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yuri and Bela have daughter Tanya. Lovely daughter. Laughing daughter. One day, Tanya taken away. All because of doll.
No.
Fuck them.
Tanya, sweet, sweet child. Tanya like everyone. Then Bela have dream. Dream Tanya taken away. Bela very scared. Not let Tanya play outside. Not let Tanya have friends. Tanya get scared of dark. Tanya many times alone at back of inn in dark. One day, monster come. Big, big monster. Friendly monster. He visit Tanya's window. He talk to Tanya. Tanya not afraid of dark. Tanya now have monster friend.
If all of this was said in a Mr. Miyagi voice, this could have come from Karate Kid 2.
Unhappy, so monster take Tanya away. Monster want to make Tanya happy. Now Tanya gone. Tanya gone to castle.
What?
No one see Tanya leave. No one see Tanya go. No, but Domovoy. Domovoy tried to stop Tanya, but too late, too late. Tanya already outside with monster.
Oh, bloody hell,
No
Tanya.
tell Bela. No tell Yuri. Very bad thing. Tanya need hero. Ha, not dead parents. Only brave, powerful hero save Tanya.
Well, you know, Domovoy, all parents are heroes, you know? You don't know.
One night, Tanya get beautiful doll. Tanya not have doll before. Tanya love doll very, very much.
Not all parents are heroes.
Bela
I'm gonna
very,
take that
very
back.
Scared. Where doll come from? Yuri very, very
O.J.
scared.
Simpson.
Who gave doll to Tanya? Take doll away. Make Tanya very, very sad.
Matt's playing the harmonica,
Bela
trying to get the page to turn.
You take doll. Tanya love doll. Or maybe you help Tanya, hmm? No talk Bela. No show Bela doll. Make Bela very scared. Make Bela very unhappy.
I don't like his knees.
You take doll. You take doll to Tanya someday, hmm? Someday you very powerful hero. You take doll to Tanya.
Yeah.
Never trust a blue man with knees like those.
I think that was more lines of dialogue than were in the rest of this game combined.
Certainly more than were necessary.
One of the responses should have been NYUP. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I'll do that.
Tanya Castle, got it.
You unlock the door to your room and go in.
Anyway,
I'm not gonna lie to you, you fucked up Smurf. Don't care why Tanya's there. Tanya's not important to me. She's important to someone. I'll go save her because I'm a hero, but I mean, yeah. Her circumstances don't matter.
She's gone. How long has she been in this castle?
How many of her bones do I need to bring back?
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, you don't take someone to a castle and not kill them. You know?
The whole point of having a castle is
a place to kill someone.
You have a cool, dry place to kill someone.
You carefully open the window and enter the
Oh, we're doing this
darkened
shit
upstairs
again, are we?
Well, we didn't finish last time, so.
No, I
Oh,
To say
didn't
that
she
we
wake up
begun
or
is a
something?
bit of a stretch.
Man, we ate 6 meals in here, took 7 naps.
I don't want to bring everyone down with the Canary Islands thing. I just thought it was interesting and possibly a massive loss of human life.
I'll brighten the mood by talking about my trip to the emergency room.
Oh, boy.
Please.
I have been selectively muting myself, but I've had a mystery cough for a couple of years now. Like a pretty bad one.
Years.
In August of 2019, Hurricane Dorian tore the roof off of the workplace where I was working. Not off of the office where I was working, but a good chunk of the roof off. And this is where Matt was working as well. And we all got a pretty horrible cough. And mine just straight up never went away. But to clarify, it's because the hallways of the building started to look a bit like the Upside Down from Stranger Things, with black crap oozing down the walls. Yeah, it was really bad, and the air wasn't fun to be in. And anyway, shortly after that, I moved, and it takes 3 months to get healthcare in Alberta, and then we were well into the pandemic by then. And, it was a while till the vaccine came out. Long story short, I just lived with a pretty horrible cough for about 2 years. And it got so it was, hard to get, lungfuls of air that I need to live. So I called 811 and described my sort of ongoing shortness of breath, and basically like, you need to go to the emergency room within the next 4 hours because we will get yelled at if you die of pneumonia. So I spent a fascinating 9 hours in the emergency room, in a state of emergency room, like a provincial state of emergency.
Got paired up with a non-COVID guy.
Such a terrible.
Yeah, that's true. So, like, immediately, I walk into the emergency room and I describe my symptoms, and they give me like a pink sticker and send me to the pink waiting room with all the really sick people. And so I'm sitting at the back, and there's like a figure wrapped in towels and blankets, curled up fetal in a wheelchair and retching into a bag.
Oh,
like just shaking, and like just wet flecks of moisture coming out of her mouth as she retches into this bag, like breathing around, like aspirating vomiting so hard. She was straight up the sickest person I've ever seen. I've never seen someone that sick. I don't know what she had, but I definitely have it now, because I sat there in that room with her for 4 hours before the waiting room was up.
Jesus.
When I went to the next area, where, you know, the other room you go to, where you're done waiting in the waiting room, then you wait in the other room where there's a curtain. And I had to put on a straight up hospital gown. I've never put one on before. Because I just don't go to the hospital. But the snaps were all undone on the top, and the nurse is like, yeah, just head through the top, ties in the back. And those things would make an incredible sobriety test. Like, it exceeded my problem-solving skills to figure out how to assemble that thing. Anyway, I'm sitting there in this hospital gown, and I'm there for a good long while. And while I am waiting, the I want to say stall, that's probably not right. The cubicle, the curtained area next to me, becomes occupied by a guy who was shot in the fucking head.
Jesus Christ.
Pardon me. So he's understandably upset because he was waiting a while in the waiting room, and he, like me, was waiting a while in the next room over. And, he was bleeding pretty bad from some, like, serious gashes on his head. And he's yelling about why he hasn't been seen to. Why is no one seeing to me? I was shot in my fucking head.
Oh, man.
So he seems to have been grazed in his head, or possibly, in the altercation with the gunman, he was tackled to the ground and struck his head on some surface in his room. He was definitely attacked with a gun, though, because the bullet went through the floor of his basement.
I have been preparing a research report to tell the world about my process
for
Jesus. Reanimating dead tissue. It is proving very difficult. I must omit no detail, or the more skeptical of my fellows will doubt my results. And yet, if I wait too long, some other scientists may publish first. It is distinctly possible that there are hundreds, even thousands of experimental scientists even now animating their own corpses and trying to publish their results before mine.
Nope, you are the only scientist.
Maybe there aren't.
The bullet went through. He was playing video games in his basement. He was attacked by an intruder with a gun. And apparently, like, attacked this intruder somehow, and the bullet went through the floor of his basement and into the first floor of his home and embedded itself in sort of this metal coffee table where his wife or girlfriend possibly retrieved it. And she's there sort of corroborating his story. Apparently, the guy's sort of bravado at fending off this gunman was enough to scare the gunman away. But yeah, he ended up with some pretty serious lacerations to his head. So I listened to him sort of like yell while they stitched him up.
Now I'm envisioning Steve Buscemi at the end of Fargo, as you're describing this guy.
Yeah, he had it wasn't quite a Steve Buscemi voice, but it was a very similar kind of energy. He was the same kind of angry.
I just got shot in the face.
All right, guys. We're gonna go.
Yeah, well,
We're gonna go
for this episode. We will see y'all again next time.
Yeah, I sent everybody the. We'll continue your story, Alex. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll pick it up right away here, and then if you're one of the lovely people that watch these as they air, then you'll have to wait a while to hear the conclusion of Alex's story. Otherwise, hold on a couple of seconds, or however long it takes us to wrap this episode, because it's never set in stone. I don't even know. You don't know. You get a little bit of advance warning because the end card pops up, but
you need to have the end card pop up halfway through you talking just then.
I mean, it could have if everyone had just not said anything, but
I put the Mega Tsunami movie in. I put it in our chat, guys. You should take a look at it. It's great.
Absolutely.
We should have the episode cut out mid-sentence as if we have no control